It's Hilary here again, calling all spare room jewellers. I wanted to show you a trick for finishing off the ends of wires. If, like me, you make earrings, you do not want to be pushing a really raw wire through the hole in your ear because it's painful and makes it bleed. So you need to smooth it off. And you can do this using a file, but there is a very, very clever little tool called a cut burr. And here are some of them here. The one I have put into my small hand drill is a 1.6mm cut burr. As you might be able to see on the camera, it is shaped like a cup, and the inside of that cup is armed with very sharp little teeth. And what you do is you put the end of your wire, this is a piece of copper scrap, you put the end of your wire into that cup and turn the machine on, and it smooths it off. On the table there are another 3 sizes of cut burr, from 1.4mm to 1.2mm down to 1mm. That is very, very tiny. I think you might be able to see that. That is such a small diameter wire. The one I find myself using most is the 1.6mm cut burr. Now, because these things are toothed, if you keep using them without lubricating them, they will lose their teeth. So what we do is we have this product called Cut Lube, and it's very good for lubricating, as it says on the back, burrs, drills, gravers, saw blades, etc. And it is a tube that pushes up from the base. So you can draw your saw blade through the top, or if you have a cut burr, all I do is I push it down into the lubricant like that. It comes up with a little plug of lubricant caught in the top, which is quite enough to protect it from the copper as it smooths it off. Now, the trick is to get the drill working first, and then locate the there we go. Move it round a bit, remove it, and you have a neatened off wire end. Is that visible on the camera? I do hope so. Now then, for those of you who don't have a drill, and I've only recently acquired one, you can do without it, because if you have the time and the patience, all you do is locate your end of wire into the cut burr like this, and then twizzle it round with your fingers, and then do a sort of windy motion with it like this, round and round. This one is too small, I should be using that one, that's why it keeps slipping off, but it's just to demonstrate the motion that you would be using. And then twizzle again, and it has the same effect. Not quite as quick perhaps, but it's perfectly okay. And that will now go through the hole in your ear without causing it to bleed. I hope you found that useful. I certainly have found the tool very useful. See you next time.